I'm Angela Best, your marketing tour guide, and I'm here today with Frances Kiradjian, the founder of the Boutique and Lifestyle Lodging Association. Frances has over 20 years extensive tourism industry experience, including executive management positions with Carlson Wagenly, CCRA, Travel Mall, and the Hospitality Syndicate. A business visionary, Frances is recognised for bringing a relatively unknown tourism organisation into worldwide prominence. Most recently, Frances established the Boutique and Lifestyle Lodging Association to give this fast-growing sector in the industry a voice and to bring global attention to the signature style and experiences travellers encounter at boutique accommodations. Frances, it's a pleasure to be with you here today. Now, the Boutique and Lifestyle Lodging Association is a rapidly growing organisation. As the founder, what was your motivation to create such an association?
Angela, really it was about spending over 20 years in the field listening to brands and boutique property owners and general managers and directors of sales and marketing having the same comments about how there was really nobody that focused on their particular niche. They are unique properties, they have different needs than big brands have, and it was apparent that there was nobody that gave them a voice. And that is really what's behind the association, is giving them that voice. It also was about 4 years ago or so that I sat in a room with many of the boutique brands like Kimpton and Joie de Vivre and small luxury hotels, and we spoke about this, and it was apparent that there was a need in the industry, but nobody had done it up to that point. And they all kind of looked at me and said, Fran, if anybody's going to do this, it's your experience, but it's also about getting all these disparate brands together onto one platform to work together towards a common goal. Because obviously everybody is a competitor, and they all are focused on doing their thing. So an association like this can assist them in many ways.
So is it possible to clearly define the difference between a boutique and lifestyle hotel?
Yes, Angela, it is possible to clearly define boutique versus lifestyle, and that is really the goal of the association, is to bring together all the brands and all the independent properties, as well as all the suppliers that support the industry, and finally decide on what is a clear definition of boutique and lifestyle and everything else that fits within that, such as trendy and chic and so on. On the organization site, we do have those definitions, but in the coming year, as the boards meet and everybody starts to work on what those definitions are, it will become very clear. And that is a message that we will take out to the public. Currently, I would say that boutique is approximately 100 rooms or less, and lifestyle is up to 250 to 300 rooms maximum. That is what we're starting with as our clear criteria for those categories.
Okay, so we often think of boutique lodging being unique to Europe, but you've mentioned that it's far more global. So how broad is your audience?
Our audience is absolutely worldwide. We are finding properties that are becoming members from all parts of the globe, from Beijing to Fiji to Madrid to Romania to Egypt to Dubai, all over the world. There are properties that have been independent and have more or less been on their own, and they're coming to us because they want to be a part of this association. In the U.S., it started in about 1981 when Bill Kimpton really founded the first boutique, kind of unique, different property, different than the big brands. Even though in Europe, it had already been for many, many centuries. You have monasteries and you have all kinds of unique historical buildings that became boutique hotels. So it spread all across the world. You have owners and designers and architects who put their creativity into these wonderful buildings.
Okay, so tell me then, what is the long-term objectives of Boutique and Lifestyle Lodging Association?
The long-term objective is to bring signature notice to these properties, Because again, as we stand together onto one platform, we're much stronger together in all kinds of areas, whether it be revenue management or sales and marketing, or just taking the industry itself forward together so that we can bring notice and attention to these properties.
So now, then with members, what can they expect when they join this elite group?
They can expect resources. That's one thing, because the association is connected all over the world, whether it be with technology or investments or sales and marketing or website development or whatever it is. We're going to bring the resources to you. We're also going to vet those resources to make sure that they're up to a quality level so that you can feel comfortable when you're asking the association for assistance. If we happen to recommend somebody or a company or a product to you, you're going to know that we vet those products to make sure that they're going to work for you. You can also expect incremental leisure and business distribution. That's one big difference in our association, is that we bring distribution to the table, because that's our background. That's what we know. We know distribution, we know putting heads in beds, but you've also got the association that's going to be there to support you on all levels. So there are lots of things coming out of this association as we continue to grow and members continue to get engaged.
Frances, you've described distribution, but can you give us a little more detail as well as what some of the other benefits are?
Well, let's talk about distribution for a moment. Business to consumer direct. Our booking engine is going to be live at the end of this quarter, and properties will have an opportunity to, as a member, be noticed in this booking engine at the top of the booking engine, as well as have other opportunities where everyone else will be below. And again, we're uniting the world's boutique and lifestyle properties onto one platform. For B2B, we have the traditional consortia programs where we will introduce agents, we already are actually, introducing agents to the opportunity to look in their GDS systems under a couple different rate access codes. One is for the bar rate and one is for promotional rates. So agents will have one place to look so that they can find all these properties. They will still book through their traditional GDS channel, but at least they'll be able to look and also to book if they desire to do so. Suppliers will also have great access to this network from all walks of life, whether you be an architect or a designer, or you deliver food products to properties. This will give you access to these wonderful, unique properties, so there's an opportunity for suppliers as well. Agents are also joining this network because they want to be a part of it. And they want to be involved, as do corporate travel managers. Another big benefit of being a member is education. We are holding webinars consistently, and that gives members an opportunity to download those webinars all year long. They can share them with their staff and have basically free education. We also have white papers. We're also negotiating special deals all over the place, including with the media. So we'll be coming out with some special packages that have blended ingredients. And again, we're going to bat for our members so that we can provide them true value and at the end of the day, a real ROI, or return on their investment.
Lastly then, and most importantly, how can members join?
Members can join by going to the website, BLLA.org, or they can call us directly at 818-883-4363. And we are there to assist them basically 24/7. I say that because as an entrepreneur, that's what it's all about, is taking care of our members.
Well, Frances, it's been wonderful talking with you and learning more about the Boutique and Lifestyle Lodging Association. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Angela. We appreciate the partnership.
Thank you.
Thanks.